Hello, in this lecture we'll take a look at the inheritance, okay? Inheritance is basically inheriting, okay? You have one class and you inherit data from the other class. So that could be the variables, could be something else, okay? So we'll take a basic look at that, and I will say this: the inheritance is not really that useful. It will be useful for you in the future, but for you to learn the basics and for you to actually use the C# programming language, it's not necessary, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. It is good to know, it's useful in some cases, but for the most part you'll rarely use it. And there's nothing to worry about that if it's difficult to understand. Now, since there's a lot of preparation, I have already prepared two classes, okay? Two classes. One so-called base class, okay? And the second one is the one that we will inherit, okay? So, if we go to our first class, okay, first class, okay? So this class 1, inherits from the class 2, okay, from the class 2. So that is how you do the inheritance with a colon. So you have that class, and if you want to take variables from class 2, you write a colon and then you write that name of a class, the class you want to inherit from, okay? And now let's take a look at one variable, okay, at one variable here. So we have, what do we have? We have protected, remember it's protected integer b, okay, it's protected integer b. Now in the class 1 we also have b, okay, so that's from class 2. As you can see, it says class 2 b, okay, class 2 b, so it can assign, you can assign to it, okay. And you can also notice that we don't in fact have b, integer b declared in this one, okay. So it is true that we in fact take it from this class right here. Now you might be wondering, why is it protected? Well, you can't set it to private. If it's private, it's gonna be private. You won't be able to access it in here, okay? You won't be able to do that if it's private. Now on the other hand, if it's public, you will also have it public right here. So I have my class 1 constructed, right? I have my class 1 constructed, and if I go to it, I click a little dot, and you can see I see no b. I see no b, and this is because it is protected. Had it not been protected, had it been public, I would see b and I would be able to use it, okay? So you can also play around with the get set properties and all that, but this is the basics. This is what we need to know. Now getting to something a bit more interesting perhaps is the constructors, okay? So in class b, in class 2 rather, in this case, in class 2 we have a constructor method, okay, constructor method as we try to call it, and we have a string parameter which is assigned to this private read-only string. Now first of all, private read-only in the inheritance, you cannot use that. If I write str, you see I can't use it. It has to be either public or protected, okay. So if it's something read-only and you want to use in this class as well, you would use protected because you don't want to expose it, okay, you don't want to expose it. So we have that parameter, but remember, we construct this class, okay, we construct this class, not the other one, that we construct. We construct this one. So we need to somehow pass it through okay, pass it through here to that second one, okay, to that second one. And these parameters we have to match. They have to match, and as you can see here, I have it matching like that in this one. And then also I do a very similar thing with the with what we do with the class inheritance part, okay? So the constructor as well has to be kind of inherited, okay? So you have base, you write base, you do everything normally, you match these, you match this constructor method with this constructor method, and then what you need to do base, okay, base, like that, semicolon, base, and then you write the name of the parameter, okay, the name of the parameter. So you kind of pass this parameter to the base, okay, to the base, which is this, okay, you pass it to the base, and then once it gets constructed, it goes through here and it assigns there, okay, just like that. Now we also have a public method, okay, we have a public method. Again, methods are the same, exactly the same thing. So if you want to have it as sort of private, you know, you don't want to expose it. If you don't want to expose it to this, okay, in here, if I write it like that, you can see I have it exposed. Now if I didn't want that exposed, but I did want to use it in this class 1, okay, in the class 1, I would set the method to protected, okay, I would set it to protected, and then I would be able to use it in here, but I would not be able to use it in here, okay, very simple. And if I only want to use the method in class 2, I can set it to private, and then I will not be able to use it in class 1, just like that. So this one is just to show you that B works in this class as well, and this method we will actually call upon. And also I'm just setting B here just to show you that it does work in both classes, okay, just like that. And what we will be returning is this private read-only string. So we will be returning, so it's very interesting how it goes through. First of all, it comes in here through that sort of a main of an intro class, okay, let's call it. It goes through here through this constructor, it goes to then the class 2, okay, it goes to the class 2 constructor, takes it and assigns it to private read-only string. And at this point this class cannot use that variable. However, class 1 can use, and you can actually use it in the constructed class. You can use the test method, and test method has access to the private read-only string. Therefore, it will be able to return it. So you see how that whole access thing works. You just have to play around with it, create your structures, and it will work perfectly. Now, with all that said, I will simply launch this and we will see how it works. We have in the construction, see, it will print tst, it prints tst, because we have in the construction of this class we pass through a variable of data type string tst, and then we use test method, of which return we print. And with that, we will conclude our lecture on the inheritance.